We are proactive accountants and financial advisors specialised in helping company owners improve their financial independence and security. Financial independence and security is rarely an end in itself, but is a means with which people achieve higher purposes in life. Reaching this is like a plane flight from A to B, with your business being the aircraft that you use to get there and yourself as a pilot. Planes are actually off course 99% of the time, and the role of the pilot and navigator is to continually bring the plane back on course so that it arrives on time and at its destination. Charles Kingsford Smith was an ex-World War I pilot. In 1928, he and his crew left California to attempt the first flight to Australia from USA. The flight was in 3 stages. The first, from California to Hawaii, took 27 hours. I then headed for Fiji through a massive lightning storm near the equator, which threw the wooden wing transporter aircraft around like a kite in a hurricane. The third leg was the shortest. It was 20 hours to Brisbane. Every element, including the engine, mechanics, airframe, flight plan and the crew, was essential to the success of this flight. They all required care, planning and coordination. A famous Israeli physicist named Eli Goldratt once observed that we cannot understand the behaviour of a complex process by looking at a part of it. We cannot optimise a complex process by optimising a part of it. The complex process is complex because it has dependencies of many parts on many other parts. Just as this flight was a complex process, so is your financial independence and security. We need to deal with every part of the process as a whole in any assessment of performance or attempted improvement, including tax, debt, investing, risk, and estate planning. A misplaced part can be the spanner in the works that causes the entire machine to fly apart. Another part will be that last bit needed to allow the plane to soar into the air and achieve the miracle of flight. This is why we take a comprehensive and proactive approach. In order to be fully clear about which goals we should set, we need to understand why we want the goal. Did Charles Kingsford Smith want to fly to that destination because no one had done it before? Or did he want to fly there because no one had flown that far before? If we don't understand why we want to reach a destination, we might get there only to find that it's the wrong destination. In fact, Kingsford Smith had a higher motive for setting this record, and many others. He wanted to demonstrate that the future of world transport was in aviation. And if we'd had the chance to talk to him, almost certainly we would have discovered that this cause serves to achieve even higher purposes for him. This is why we take great care to understand your values, goals, and what's important to you that takes money and planning to achieve. We do this as a part of completing a financial roadmap, usually during our first meeting. In facilitating a values conversation with couples, often they haven't had this before, and it can be really enlightening for them to find out what is important to the other about money. 7 out of 10 relationships experience tension as a result of financial matters, so it's really very valuable. The very first step, at no charge or obligation, is to meet and gain an understanding of your values and goals. It takes money and planning to achieve. We then produce your financial roadmap, which you get to keep. If, as a result of that meeting, we're all satisfied that a basis to work together exists, we move forwards to a comprehensive technical analysis and create a success strategy, just like we have with many of our clients.